What is up? It is Devin. I'm sorry about getting this out so late. However, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about mastering the art of effective communication and public speaking, both of which are very closely tied to what I do in my career. I'm a car salesman. I know, a car salesman. But yeah, I deal with people every day. I know a lot about communicating well and what it really takes to, get your message out there effectively. But so again, my name is Devin, and I am a sales and leasing consultant at a top 100 Ford store in Birmingham, Alabama. But my purpose is really simple. It is to highlight the key principles of communication and how to enhance public speaking. But I'm going to go over some main points here. Communication principles, essentials of public speaking, engaging delivery, and last, using technology. But however, let's hop to the first topic, principles of effective communication. So you got four key components: clarity, active listening, feedback, and audience awareness. It's really, really important to adapt your message to different audiences and, different contexts. Because the way you would present it in front of a group of baby boomers is not how you would want to present it in front of a group of Gen Z age group. But so know your audience, who you're speaking to. But an example of this would be like how good communication builds trust and it reduces misunderstanding. If you know how to communicate, with clarity, how to listen to what somebody's telling you so that you know how to communicate the right information, that goes a long way, helps reduce misunderstandings, everything like that. Moving along, essentials of public speaking. So public speaking is structured, purposeful speaking to an audience. The key essentials are knowing your audience, like we just talked about, organizing your message, intro, body, conclusion, and then practicing delivery. But an example of this would be speaking in a class and compared to, speaking in a job interview setting. You're gonna handle both of those audiences very differently, but I'm sure you get the gist. So moving on to our next topic, verbal and nonverbal skills. So verbal would be like your tone, the pace that you're speaking with, volume, and then your word choice. Nonverbal would be like eye contact, gestures, your posture, and facial expressions, which could, express empathy. But, just a tip, you can use body language to emphasize, points and also to connect with your audience. So last topic, and then we'll wrap this up, using technology effectively. So I am actually using my cell phone to make this video for y'all. So I'm putting it to good use. I'm going to upload it onto a video platform so it can be shared, but you get it. So tools: PowerPoint, visual aids, videos, remote presentation platforms like Zoom, stuff like that. There's an importance of simplicity and relevance. You don't want to overload your slides or your videos with too much going on, but you want it to be very very clear. So you want to use your visuals, your videos, your visual aids, everything like that, to clarify, complex data and to keep the audience engaged. But kind of running out of time here. But for a recap, strong communication skills are key. Speaking with clarity, active listening, big ones. Public speaking essentials, knowing your audience, and practicing delivery are both very important there. Engaging delivery, mix of verbal and nonverbal communication, throughout your presentation is always good. And then last but not least, tech support. So that changes the game on keeping your audience engaged. People have very short attention spans nowadays. Look at the biggest things like TikTok and, Reels on Facebook and stuff like that. People have very short attention spans. So stuff like this is better for communication. But, that's really all I got, But it seems to me that with the right practice and the right tools, anyone can become a confident speaker. Thank you.